She's my favorite grandmother. She's my grandmother, not my biological. My grandmother.
Not your biological.
No, Onyeme. You're saying parents.
So say it's not your mother or your father, but how is grandmother not biological? You see when she does these things and I say that it will be like I'm on her case.
Okay, so.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Boy Meets Girl podcast. My name is Lydia.
My name is Anita.
Rokobia.
Yes, and today we're going to be talking about gender, raising children, like the boys and the girls equally, or how they are even raised. We're going to get into that, and we all have like personal stories that we will be happy to share with you. Then we're going to go on and talk about date ideas, like when you're going on a date, where can you go, what can you do, those kind of things. We're going to get into that. We asked a couple of people, and we're also going to share our opinion on that. And then we'll bring you a life hack. We'll take a break. When we come back, we continue the conversation. Welcome back. This is the Boy Meets Girl podcast, and Rokobia and Anita have a lot to say today about raising, especially Anita. It's like I'm always on Anita's case, about raising boys and girls equally. But before we get into that, I want to ask you, who was your favorite parent, or what was your favorite childhood memory?
So both or just one?
Whichever one you want to do. If you can do both, great.
All right. So my favorite parents, forever and ever, Gladys, Awo, Asabia, Obey. Like, she's my everything, like my favorite human being, actually, to have ever graced the earth. Unfortunately, she left us, but she's still with me in spirit. She's even doing things. So anyway, And my favorite childhood memory, that one will be hard, so let's skip that. Let's just skip that.
Okay. Anita.
So my favorites.
Favorite what?
Parent.
Okay.
So she's my favorite grandmother. She's my grandmother, not my biological. My grandmother.
Not your biological.
No, Onyeme. You're saying parents.
So say it's not your mother or your father, but how is grandmother not biological? You see when she does these things and I say that it will be like I'm on her case.
Okay, so favorite parents, right?
Yeah.
My grandmother.
Okay.
I just say be Boating.
Okay.
She was the best. Even though she has passed on, but I know she's always with me.
Yeah. No, orphans office.
Charlie.
Okay, for me, my favorite parents, I can't remember a favorite childhood memory. I think when we used to go to trade fair, there was this Christmas parties that were done at trade fair, and I really loved them. You know, getting out of the house, going somewhere. I wasn't really an outdoorsy person, but that was fun because there was so many games that you could do and all that. And then there was this big candy thing there.
Cotton candy.
Oh my God, I love that thing. And you could go for as many turns as you wanted. But when it comes to parents, my absolute favorite parent is my father. Or was my father, because I'm also an orphan, so we're all up for adoption. You know, rich parents only, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we don't want to suffer. Soft life from here on.
So cotton candy. You love cotton candy.
I
used to.
Yes.
Right now, I find it hard to.
So let me also take you back. When I go and fetch water, and then I wet my entire body.
Wow.
So I used to fetch water a lot. And when I'm coming, I'm shouting, and I'll go and fight there.
Yeah.
That's what excited me as a child.
Yeah.
And when you are done, they'll cook rice, 2 cows for you.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah. I think those were fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very
When we used to
exciting.
you just dash into the rain, go and pick something, dash back into the house. That was also cool.
Okay, I wasn't allowed to go in the rain because when I go in the rain, I got some bumps on my skin.
Oh,
and then
sorry, you missed out.
So I couldn't really.
We had a lot of
Sometimes
fun.
I'll do it anyway, just because everybody else was doing it. Yeah, but I my father was my favorite parent.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, because his name is James Yadonbwache. And like I just love the man, and if I could bring anybody back, like it would definitely be him, because I really had a special bond with him. And I think maybe that's why most of my friends are also male. Like he was so special, and he was a good man. He was generous. The only thing I didn't like about him, I think I mentioned on the show before, but apart from that, he was absolutely amazing, and I really, really miss him. Yeah.
Don't we all miss them?
Yeah,
We do.
yeah. Okay, so get into the conversation, like, being raised by a strong mom, grandma, my dad, and sometimes the balance where it's like, guys do this, don't do this, ladies do this, don't do that. What has been your experience? Did you experience that kind of upbringing where girls are the ones to do this, boys are the ones to do this, and all that? Or you? What was your experience in that regard?
So I've experienced growing up in a home where there were a lot of boys or men,
Okay.
and I think we're two females, my auntie and myself. When we go to farm and then we get to the house, they will not do anything again. They won't sweep. They will do nothing. And it was irritating. I always tell my grandmother that, hey, you're not raising these people well. They are lazy. And my grandmother will say, oh, Mama Kwefo, Mama Bre, or Bema, dear, so on be pra, on be say. And I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. But along the line, I saw one of my uncles break that routine. Whenever he comes from the city, he was in Accra. Whenever he comes and we are going to the farm, he will wear my grandmother's skirts.
Okay.
And then we'll go to farm. He will cook. I saw him cook. And when we come, he will sweep. He will gather everything, wash dishes. So I told my grandmother that this person is different. And the rest are also different. But don't you think that it would be nice for those other people to help us? And we say, oh, come on. So you see, in the olden days, they had this mentality. They associated certain jobs for women and some for men.
Yeah.
Even it's still there now.
Yeah.
But I think that when you are raising genders in your homes, it is ideal that you let them do everything together.
Okay.
Because I have grown to understand that, you see, the men that we are marrying, they are from homes that probably how they are raised, it is affecting us now. Men don't clean, men don't wash, men don't do this, men don't do that. Some men don't do this, some don't do that. So if you are unfortunate to marry a man who was raised that way, as a woman, you get to suffer. So I believe that if we are raised,
to suffer, man.
yes,
It's a
like
privilege.
obebre, now they will tell you, oh, I know somebody who literally doesn't touch anything because it is a woman's thing. It is a woman's world. When it comes to cooking, when it comes to cleaning, men are not supposed to do that. A man told me that it will be sad for my in-laws to hear that I want my husband to wash plates or do something. And it hurts me because I feel like...
Places that you eat from.
Exactly. I feel like if you are my husband and I'm with you, you should be able to do certain things to help me. We are in this together.
It's not even helping you. You are helping each other.
We are helping each other. So if you do it that way, you give me some sort of relief so that we can all move on together. But if at the end of the day, I'm doing everything in the house, it gets suffocating. Do you get it? It is very tiring, and it's one thing that I'm really against. If you are in the house with a girl or a boy, raise them together. Oba noa ebin, oba noa swa ebin. So let these children understand that this is how the society is going now. Don't say my mother did not let me do this, and so my child will not do it. Your child will eventually embarrass you. Thank you.
This is
Yes,
the word
ma.
of God.
Thanks be to God.
Yes, ma, we hear.
Yeah.
So for me, I grew up in the extended family kind of system. So I lived with my cousins, and like we all lived together. And in my house, like the female cousins are actually more than the male cousins. However, our mothers or our parents didn't exclude. There was nothing like boys sweep and girls cook or wash.
Okay.
Our parents made some of these chores very individualistic, like washing clothes. Everybody washes their own clothes, and then the parents would, as and when, add their clothes to. Maybe today when I'm washing, my mom will bring a shirt or two. My auntie will bring one. Like, that's how we lived. So everybody was doing everything. So those that are married to my male cousins, they are lucky people. They know how to cook, they know how to clean, they know how to do all these things because we did everything together.
Yeah.
However, I did my national service in the Ashanti region. I'm half Ashanti, so nobody should come for me. I'm just saying what I've seen and I know. I did my service in the Ashanti region and in Career, to be precise. And I saw something that was like a cultural shock for me because I would see a neighbor. I lived in a compound house, by the way, and a neighbor's daughter is sick and her son is sitting down on his phone, and then the sick lady is pounding fufu for the mother because men don't do those chores in that region. The girl will be scrubbing because men, and then her brother will just have a field day because it is demeaning for a man to do that kind of thing. So he will grow up and he will marry into another tribe and he becomes a liability to that woman. So seeing all those things, as I'm raising my child, I always tell him that if not for anything, do it for yourself so that you don't have to depend on another person. You can survive with or without the help of the other gender. So be self-sufficient, be able to do stuff by yourself so that you don't become a problem to anybody. And I've given my son a warning. If any woman says that, oh, mommy, auntie Tuyi, I'm coming for you, that person is free. It means you're not representing me well. Apart from the emotional burdens of a girl being protected and shielded from you get pregnant, you do this, you walk by heart because they feel like they are the ones that will come with the evidence of anything, like if something should happen, like their pregnancy.
Even by a boy,
yes,
so.
but who impregnates that person? It is a male. So when I'm raising my child, I always tell him that if you should go and have sex with somebody and she gets pregnant, when you in school, boom. So you're not going to, she's not going to stop school and have your child and then you continue. If your parents say she should stop, both of you are stopping until she puts to bed, because you need to let them understand that they are the reason that these things will happen, so that they will also be cautious. I've
Papa
told
is
him.
too innocent to do that.
No, he's not too innocent. Papa will
It
be
is better
14.
to train him.
Papa will be
course,
14.
yeah, of
He's
course.
going to be 14.
Yeah.
And whether we like it or not, he knows what sex is.
Yeah.
So I will let him understand
And that conversation should be had with you first.
Yes.
Before even,
So when we are raising our kids, we need to let them understand that the fact that we should stop shielding the girls too much and allowing the boys to be boys.
to run free.
Because they are the ones that are going to bring all these things.
But even I think we need to show the boys too. Sometimes we make it feel like, oh, my dear, he'll figure himself out. But a lot of them are hurting and are have so much trauma because we didn't keep an eye on them.
Yes.
Usually our eye is on the girl child.
Yes. And it's very sad.
And so when it comes to chores, the women suffer. But when it comes to like protecting, letting children be children, the men suffer because it's like you are protecting the girl child. We don't want you to get pregnant. We don't want you to go and get whatever. But the boy child is also exposed to these things, especially in this time and age. And if you train your boy child to do chores, it's for their benefit, because now a lot more people are traveling. We talked about this on our episode. So you go abroad. My husband living abroad, he cooks, he cleans. You will be on a video call. He's making banku and all that. If his mom hadn't taught him, he wouldn't be surviving there.
He'll be eating beggars.
He'll be eating burgers and he'll become like, it's good if you can do these things for yourself. So as Mommy said, you don't go and depend on somebody. You don't become a burden to somebody. And it's not even about only being a burden. You are not at somebody's mercy.
Yeah.
So that some girl is just pulling all the money out of your pocket because she has come and cook for you. So it's for your own good.
Yeah.
So I think that on the chore front, we need to do it for both genders.
ways. Yes.
So that when they grow, they are ready for life. And then on the protecting, where the emotional and mental form, we need to do it for the boy child too. A lot of times. So we are grooming women. I remember listening to Pastor K, or was it Pastor Mondre, who said that we are training women for marriage to marry men who are not trained for that
Yes,
marriage.
that's
So
true.
they go in there and it's like, yeah, you have this whole beautiful idea of what our home
And
should be.
everything
And
is
all that.
bazaar.
You know, and it's like it's a drain, it's a bed. You are just back for SWA or bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has to be. We have to consult the
That's
efforts.
true.
And there's also this thing that I read somewhere that most men have their first sexual experience through like exploitation
Yes.
by older people, like
People.
older people. So we think that, oh, it's all rosy for men, they're just going
Yeah.
around, but you see people take advantage of them.
Yeah.
You have a fine, handsome, gentle, like young boy who is now taller than you, and then
Yeah.
somebody falls in love with him because he's taller than her, and then they find a way to have a sexual relationship with them,
Yeah.
with or without their consent,
Yeah.
because they feel like it's a woman that will come out as a victim
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So
And-
we
and
need
we-
to shield
Yeah.
our boys too, and then let them understand that they have a choice to say no.
Yeah.
They have a choice to say, I don't want this
Yeah.
as well.
Do you remember the South African teacher or
Yes,
something?
yes,
And the guy was being glorified, like, wow, you
Yes,
conquered that and all that.
yes.
That whole,
Yes,
thinking
that's
is
true.
so wrong.
I think when
He's
I
a
saw
child.
that incident, I realized how wrong the world is, like in terms of boys and girls, raising boys and girls. If an older male teacher had been with a younger girl,
It would be a whole
the,
thing.
the situation would have changed. That male teacher would have become like a devil. He's bad, we should kill him, we should castrate him. But you see, when it was a woman, people were like glorifying the little boy.
Charlie,
Yeah.
boys are brave. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll continue. Welcome back. This is the Boy Meets Girl podcast. And Rokobia, you were saying something.
Yes, I was saying that we neglect these boys to the point that there are statistics to show that most boys actually have their first sexual experience through abuse by older women or the older people of the opposite sex.
Okay.
So we need to actually give them equal attention like we give the girls in terms of the protection, so that nobody will take advantage of our children. We should stop dividing them. This one needs more attention, this one, and then do it together to make sure that we create a safe space for our offsprings.
Sure.
I think that we usually say bare mensu. We tell the male gender that they are not supposed to show emotions. Here we are raising girls to marry these people. So it gets to a point where somebody will say, my husband is not empathetic. He will not sympathize with you in case of anything. It's because that's how they've been raised.
Yeah.
So it is better we raise all of them in terms of emotions, in terms of roles, and everything that is concerned raising a child. Both genders are equal.
Yeah,
You get
it should
it?
be well balanced.
Exactly.
It should be well balanced, sure. Thank you very much. So there you have it, raising boys and girls equally. We're seeing that it's not just about the chores. Girls should learn to do chores at home. Boys should also learn to do chores at home. And then when it comes to emotionally protecting them mentally and all that, it shouldn't be just focused on the girls. The boy child is also very important. They need to be raised right. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll bring Streetwise.
It should be serene, it should be lovely, it should be romantic, it should have everything in between.
So my due dates will be, to do an activity. So play paddle, go karts, then go to the beach, have some food, then take a walk together.
Oh, I wouldn't want anything fancy. Maybe something cozy, maybe a beach date. Nothing, not a restaurant fancy one, like something that is like simple and nice and thoughtful.
And maybe movie. Yeah. So let's go to the cinemas, watch a nice movie, and then maybe after that we can go to the beach. That's like late night. Yeah.
Welcome back. We're still on the set talking about the boy meets girl conversations that we have, always keeping 100% real. Today we're going to ask each other, if you were to go on a date with somebody, what would be your ideal date? Like, what would you want to do on that date? So let's hear from the singleton first, and then we'll continue.
Well, I think when you're going on a date, I don't have any. I'm not an outing type.
Okay.
So I can't say, let's do this, let's do this. I just want it to be fun.
Okay,
It
but
doesn't
let me
matter
just
where.
give you an advice.
Okay.
I read a post that said that if you start your dates from going to your partner's house or he coming to your house, you never experience the best kind of dating.
Oh, definitely not his
Yeah.
house. So if we are going out, let's go out. And usually when we are going out, they'll come and ask you, where do you think I should take you? And that is where I'm taking it from. So when it comes to dating ideas, I'm not too
You're
much
not a typical
vested.
girl who has like 7 places that I must go in 2026.
Then I'll
and
just
then,
list it and
yeah.
say it's on my
So when you get
bucket
somebody
list.
you don't have that.
No, I don't think.
Are you
I don't.
sure?
No.
Are you sure you don't want to go to that place that's
I don't
Okay.
have. I have not lined anything up, and I'm thinking or I'm waiting for somebody to take me here or there. If I want to be in a place, I'll take myself there.
okay?
Do you get it? But I
Okay.
don't have a typical date idea or say, let's go to the beach. As we heard people saying, let's go to the beach, let's go to where they are doing
Movies.
racing, all those things more. If you take me
Okay.
to movies, why not? But
Okay.
I've not really lined anything up.
Okay.
I'm okay with anything.
Okay.
Definitely know your house, please. No, mine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I think that it depends on what my mood wants at that particular moment. So I can be a very wild child and I can be a very calm child. So it
Emphasis
depends.
on wild child.
Yeah, so it depends on what the mood is at the time of the date. So for me, date ideas range from a cozy drive through town, like, having a good conversation, to partying through the night into the morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's
Okay,
a range.
okay.
So let your imaginations run wild.
Okay. Okay. I think for me, if we're going out, I want to go to a place where there's good food. Because I'm a foodie. Yeah, I want to go to a place where there's good food. I don't want a loud place. I want somewhere that we can actually hear each other and have a conversation. But if it's somebody I'm not really ready to open up to, because if we're having a meal, we'll talk and we'll get to know each other better. Then I'd rather do a movie or a show, like let's go and watch something. Like if we go to an Unclable White play, I don't have to make conversation with you. We will all drive there. We meet in the lobby, we sit and chat. The show will start on time, so I wouldn't have to be stressed to try and make conversation with you. We will all enjoy the show, laugh our hearts out. When we finish, we'll just go and
Not
dance
verbal, not
small,
verbal.
and then
Charlie,
This
you
one is a
don't even like this person. Why are you going on a date
No,
with
I'm
them?
saying if I don't, I'm not ready to open up to you. Like
Okay.
you are
So
still
why are
a
you going-
stranger.
Why are you going in the first?
Because we have to
Get
go
to know
on it,
each
yeah.
other.
So I'm not ready to open up to that fully. But when we graduate, when things move forward, then I would want to sit
Makes
over
a
a
lot
meal
of
with you. Like
sense.
I don't like those loud places. Like seriously, and you have to shout and be trying
It
to get.
depends on the mood.
I don't like those kind of places. So let's go somewhere quiet enough for us to hear each other. There should be, if there's music, fine, but if not, and there's good food, let's eat. And that's my date idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Why is she laughing? Yeah. So that is it. Date ideas. What would you like to do when you go on a date with someone? Let us know in the comments. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is a Boy Meets Girl podcast where honest conversations happen, and we are wrapping up for today, where we've talked about raising boys and girls equally, and then your ideas when you want to go on a date. To go and close this session out, we are looking at our life hack, and one advice you want to give, I want to give to you all is, when God blesses you with children, both genders, please don't neglect one because you feel like, oh, this is a boy and he will be okay, he will do all right by himself. Please give the same attention to both of them and make sure that you're raising them right so that they'll be self-sufficient in future.
Yeah.
So before we go, I would also say that don't give certain rules for girls and some for boys.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you don't want to raise a liability. Your child will be married to somebody, and now the person will be in distress because you did not raise that child well. Please take care of both genders equally. Don't go and say, usually mothers will say, "Oh, I'm teaching you how to do this," especially when you're menstruating. But when the other gender, and when they start seeing their first semen and all those things, they need to know that okay, now you are growing. Usually, we leave these conversations for school.
Even pubic hair, like
Exactly.
yeah,
How
so
to
that they can
shave, how
groom
to
well.
do all those things. If you don't do it, now they do things, or friends end up coming in to teach them how to do things. So parents, own up to your responsibilities.
It's
and
hard.
train.
Raising children is hard.
It
yeah.
is, but you have to try.
Yeah, you have to do your best.
I have a boy in my house who will say, "Oh, I have hair," and mother will say, "Okay, yes, you have hair. You have to shave this way." I always see them having conversation, sexual conversation, and everything. And he's 14. Do you get it? If you don't have these conversations, don't just go teaching girls how to change pad and all those things. The boys also need attention.
Yeah.
So raise them equally, and we'll have a better society.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so all I want to add to everything that we've said is raise children that will survive without you, whether they are boys or they are girls. Raise them such that they'll be self-sufficient and they'll be able to survive without you.
Thank you so much. So we acknowledge that parenting is a full-time job and it's difficult to juggle all that you have to do. But when God blesses you with children, whether biological or not, you have a responsibility to them. So please do the best that you can, and please protect the boy child as well. Thank you. This has been the Boy Meets Girl podcast. Thank you to our crew. Thank you for listening. Thank you to my beautiful co-hosts. We'll see you on the next one. My name is Lydia.
Anita.
And I'm Rokobia.
Bye for now.
Bye.